It was the first day of my final year in school, and the air felt heavy, as if the walls themselves carried the weight of generations. I was nervous, but also excited. That morning, my father dropped me at the gate. He leaned in, his voice calm yet serious. "Study hard. This year will decide your future." I walked inside, my steps slow, echoing, searching for my new classroom. And then, the moment I stepped in, my eyes fell on her. Miss Kareen. Everyone said she was the best teacher in the school, elegant, polite, always smiling. She stood by the blackboard, her voice smooth, introducing herself to the class. But there was something about her eyes. At first glance, they were normal, dark brown, warm, almost comforting. But when she looked directly at me, just for a second, I saw it. Her eyes went completely black. No iris, no white, just endless darkness. I blinked hard, rubbed my eyes, and when I looked again, her eyes were normal. She was smiling at me. "Take your seat," she said softly. I tried to convince myself it was nothing, just my tired eyes. But deep inside, I knew it wasn't. That night, as I sat studying, I couldn't stop thinking about it. The way her eyes had shifted, so unnaturally fast, like a shadow, covering a flame. The next day it happened again. She was writing on the board, chalk screeching faintly against the surface, and in the reflection of the glass window, her eyes were black. Again, but this time they stayed black. For longer. She kept teaching, her voice steady, but her reflection was staring at me. Even though her back was turned, my pen slipped from my fingers. My hands trembled. And when I looked again, her eyes were normal. I told my classmate David. He laughed at first, but when he saw I wasn't joking, his face turned serious. "Don't talk about it loudly," he whispered. "You're not the first one who noticed." Then he told me about a student from last year, a cheerful boy always at the top of the class, but one day, he just stopped coming. No transfer, no explanation. His parents refused to speak about it, and some say he had seen too much of Miss Kareen's eyes. That evening, I stayed back late for extra classes. The corridors were quiet, the lights flickering. When I entered the classroom, she was already there, waiting, alone. "Sit," she said. Her voice was colder now. I sat down, clutching my bag. She walked closer. Her heels echoed against the floor, and then, without warning, her smile disappeared. Her eyes turned black, completely. I froze, my throat locked up. I wanted to scream, but nothing came out. "Why are you afraid?" she whispered. "Do you know what happens when someone looks too long into my eyes?" I shook my head, tears stinging. "They see the truth, and once you see it, you can never just go back." Her hand reached out, cold as ice. It brushed my cheek. My skin burned, as if fire touched me. "Do you want to see?" she asked. I shoved my chair back, my heartbeat exploding in my chest, and I ran out of the classroom, her laughter echoing behind me, following me down the dark corridor. The next morning, I woke up with red marks on my face, marks shaped like a hand, her hand. I begged my parents not to send me to school, but even as I lay in bed, I heard it, a whisper, her voice. "You saw me once. You will see me again." To this day, I don't know what Miss Kareen really is. A person? A spirit? Something worse? But one thing I do know. Her eyes still turn black. And if you ever meet a teacher who stares at you a little too long, don't look back. Because if you do, you may never escape her gaze. If you like this story, don't forget to subscribe for more chilling tales.